Okay guys, so let's have a look at a more complex one, and then I'm going to give you another example, or I'm just going to get you going on some examples of your own. So if you look at this now over here, same story. There's my project, there's my durations, there's my predecessors. If I put it in the project, in my Gantt chart, it looks like this. And just by looking at this, you can see I've already filled in my critical activities. The yellow ones are not critical. The horizontal lines shows float that I have on my project. So if I go and I draw this one up now, it's going to look like this. And you can see it starts with a resource load of 5. Remember, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then it goes up to 9 at week 3. And then it for 2 days, and then it goes down again. So if I now color it in by my critical activities, you'll see it over here at the top. It is my orange ones. Over here it's my pink ones. And what I've done now, and I'm not going to go through the detail with you, you need to go and do it yourself, but just go and have a look at it. I've just moved around my activities. Remember, not the pink ones I cannot move, but the blue ones according to the float that I have over here, so that I have now a peak of 7 between 6 and 8 days. So that's now, so you can see what I've done is I've reduced the total load of my resources by just playing around with the float that I have over here. So just go and have a look. You'll see it works actually quite nice. It's very nice. Now before going on, now this is the one iteration where, let's say the client comes to you and say, listen, okay, I want you to, and remember, as a project manager, you always need to give the best price to the client. So you've worked it out, you see, but listen, there's going to be a resource peak over here which I can reduce by doing this. You'll do that. But what if the client tells you, but listen, I'm very strapped on money, but I'm not too worried about the end date of my activities or my project? Now you can even take this further. I'm just going to briefly show you on the other examples how you can, by taking that out, you can actually reduce the load even more. Let's have a quick look at this one over here. Not that one. Let's just see this one over here. There's the example. So this is a very simple example. There's the project, it's filled in, there you go, and there's the resource bit loaded. So we've moved that to the front, so it loaded, it went down from that to that. But what you can actually do, you can say, and that's, I did it actually in the beginning example, you can take D and E and you can move that out after B, which means everything will be lower, which means you'll have a peak resource need of 2 throughout the project. And I mean, you can't always do that. Remember, you can't always move out the total duration of the project. But if you can, this is a nice example to use. So what I want you guys to do is I want you to go through these examples, have a look at it, let it make sense, and then email me if you have any questions. We can also chat on this in the next week coming.